I have kept certain aspects of my life separate. I had my work friends, and I had my high school friends, and I had my college friends, and there were clear delineations on who saw what parts of me. And that is just getting busted wide open. And that is some of the messiness and discomfort that's going on for me right now. Hey guys, it's Tina with Picture It Personal Finance, where I ask you to picture your goal, plan to achieve it, and enjoy success. Today's video is a setting up shop series video. It is one for those of you who are following me to see what is my progress on setting up an online coaching practice and what are my experiences. Today, I want to talk about massive action and getting uncomfortable and getting messy. The reason I want to talk about this is because I had deceived myself. I really thought, you guys, that when I started my business, I was going to put up the open sign and say, I'm ready to take clients, and that people would be knocking down the doors. And this may very well be true for a lot of different businesses, but in full candor, finances is not one that people are going to knock down your doors on. I've come to realize that people are either shy to talk to another person about it because there's shame associated to the disharmony and discord with their spouse, or maybe there's embarrassment over the poor financial situation that they've put themselves in, or maybe they just aren't trusting enough yet. So they know who you are and they like you, but they're not sure that you can help them in particular. Additionally, I found that a lot of people who are already moderately good with money feel they don't really need your help, or feel that they can do it on their own, or are getting help from a different type of financial advisor, and therefore they're not looking for your services. So the reason I bring this all up is because this idea that I was going to open up shop and people were just going to be banging down my door caused me to delay taking action for a while, because I was worried about too many people coming before I was ready. And so I was riding the brakes is what I was doing. And I want to discourage that for those of you, because I have gotten some interest and I am still working on some of my beta clients. However, it is not a situation where people are banging down the doors and I'm realizing like, oh crap, I really need to start putting myself out there, and it is so uncomfortable. It's very disconcerting to let people who might be following you from your corporate career or prior jobs see you start out as a business and not have instantaneous success. Especially if you were successful in your prior business, you could have an identity crisis, which I will do a future video on, because I did experience that to, I would say, quite some degree. But additionally, when you are putting yourself out there and you're marketing yourself, you really need to have this mentality of, I don't know who needs my help, but I know that I can find them. And chances are good, I already know them. So you really have to be willing to say, I'm going to go and talk to everyone and just let everyone know what I'm doing. And it feels really uncomfortable, especially for those of us who've always been in salaried positions or corporate positions and have never had a sales type role. You feel almost like you're putting people off. Like, even if you're not, even if they want to hear what you have to say, you feel to some degree like, I shouldn't be saying this, it's kind of schmoozy, and maybe they think I'm trying to manipulate them. And it's not that. And I felt that way even while knowing it's not that. And I think the great exchange is when you can have it be really personal and it's a give and take. It's like, I'm talking about what's going on with my business, but I'm also really curious about you, what's going on with your life. And it's not just about making a sale, but I do want people to know I'm here, I'm doing this now, and I may be able to help you. So that all being said, number one point is, don't deceive yourself and don't ride the brakes or pump the brakes or hold yourself back, because you're going to need that momentum and it's going to take longer than you think it will to get paying clients. And then number two, to counteract that, this kind of goes hand in hand with the video I did a little bit ago about minimum baselines. Take massive action. So minimum baselines is the bare minimum that you're expecting of yourself every day. Massive action is taking a pie in the sky approach. What is some like obscene number of transactions and activities that you are going to take so that you can see results in whatever category that you're looking for. And so right now for me, I want clients, I want engagement, I want people to see my blogs, I want them to see my videos, I want them to read my Instagram quotes. I want people to start seeing my consistent and persistent value add content, so that they understand that I am somebody that can be trusted. And in so doing, in time, they will want to work with me if it's suitable for both sides. So as part of my massive action, I am reaching out to 400 of my contacts. I have set a goal of 400 messages going out in the month of September. I am a little bit past halfway on that. I think I'm close to 250 that I've completed so far, and it is September 13th. 14th, I think. That being said, it's really, really imperative that I keep this up because I am seeing more engagement. I have people saying, I want to talk to you. I have prospects, genuine prospects from people that I don't see in my day-to-day life. And these aren't like moms in the cul-de-sac or people I bump into in at the neighborhood pool. These are people that are going to be full-on online clients that are really in the space that I want to be in. And I will be able to serve them so long as I can convert that prospect into a client. But I wouldn't even have known if they were a prospect had I not taken this massive action. And I'm only at like the halfway point. So I am an advocate for massive action, but I will warn you up front that it's messy, it's uncomfortable. The message I'm using to send out, I've got like 5 of them because some messages, it's like you want to tweak it a little bit for each person because you do want it to be for the person, especially if you have a relationship in the past, you want to acknowledge that. And it's also just, again, it's that uncomfortable of I'm putting myself out there in a new way. I've been very protective of my image for many years, and I have kept certain aspects of my life separate. I had my work friends, and I had my high school friends, and I had my college friends, and there were clear delineations on who saw what parts of me. And that is just getting busted wide open. And that is some of the messiness and discomfort that's going on for me right now. But I have full confidence that this is going to increase my authenticity and and better represent my genuine desire for people to know who I am and why I want to serve them. So for those of you who are on the cusp of doing your own online business or just getting started like me, if you're not taking massive action and if you're not getting messy with it, you're missing out on opportunities. I'm learning that right now, and I can't wait to report back in a month what were the full results of my massive action 400 messages marketing campaign. All right, guys, that's all I've got for today. I hope you are all having a wonderful fall season. Thank you for watching. If you like this content, please hit the like button, the subscribe button, so I can increase my engagement even further and get some people, I want this to be in people's feeds because that's how YouTube works. If I get engagement, then it will send it to more people, and then more people will see this and like it. And again, more people will get the value that I'm trying to put out. All right, guys, I'll talk to you in the next video. See you then. Goodbye.